It's time to update my deck of panning project pan, and I'm very excited because I have several things rolling out and I cannot wait to add more cards and more products to this project. If you are new to project panning, it's just a really great way to make sure that you're using up your makeup and setting goals so that nothing goes neglected in your makeup collection. And this deck of panning project pan is a really fun way to randomize those products that you will be working on to reach the goals that you have set for yourself. The project was created by Emily over at Emily and Max, and I will leave her channel listed below for you so you can check out her intro video and she can explain a little bit more on how to play this game, which involves a deck of cards and the game board that Emily has created, and the game board correlates to the cards in your deck, and you get to pick products based off the prompts that she has for that month, and the prompts change every month. So that's it in a nutshell. She does a much better job of explaining it to you. We're going to go ahead and start with the products that are staying in this project, and then we'll talk about the ones that are rolling out. First off, for Hit a Pan, I have ABH Norvina, and I have a goal to hit the shade Base Pan, and I am not there yet, but slowly chipping away. This shade is something that I use to set my eyeshadow primer. However, I have found with the eyeshadow primer that I'm using right now, which is from Ulta, because this is a matte primer, the eyeshadows almost don't work quite as well when you set it because it's already matte. So I'm not using this shade quite as often as I anticipated that I would with that eyeshadow primer. But I did use it today to kind of just brighten up my brow bone and a little bit out here. And so I need to start using it in that way, and I will be able to reach my goal maybe a lot faster. Also staying in is my Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 primer. I use this almost every day that I wash my hair, which I wash my hair almost every day. I just don't use this every day, maybe like 5 days out of the week. And I think it was probably about halfway full whenever I started, and when I'm looking at it and like listening to it, I think maybe I'm about here. So I really do believe that by the time I update in April, then this will be ready to roll out. Also staying in is my ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF. I have this in for something I want to get rid of, I think. And I don't use this quite as often as I need to, partly because I think it's so cool toned almost, and it's very brown, and that doesn't really go with a lot of the lipsticks that I want to wear. But I did pair it today, even so, you know, this isn't really like exactly a good lip look with this bright pink eyeshadow that I'm wearing. But I did wear it today, and I paired it with another mauve toned lipstick to kind of brighten it up a little bit and lessen the brown in it. Those three are staying in, and I have 3 that are rolling out. So normally this project will have 5 products, but last month I had to add 1. So I'm rolling out 3, but I'm only going to roll in 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and roll out my Jaclyn Hill Brighten Up powder. I had a goal to use this 20 times, and I used it 7 times, and I'm really just not enjoying this powder. I don't find that it does what I need a powder to do, which right now is to actually sort of tamp down some of the oils that I have, and this seems to bring them out even more. So I'm going to actually declutter this powder to someone at my church. So didn't meet my goal, and it's leaving my makeup collection. Also rolling out is this Anastasia Beverly Hills, a very tiny Lash Envy mascara. And while I think that there may still be enough left in here, it's very difficult to use because the wand is so, like the stick part is so short that I was often getting it on my actual eyelid. It's very hard to use because it's so tiny. So I used it for a month and I'm gonna call it quits. And the last thing that's rolling out for this month is my Rare Beauty lipstick in the shade Humble. This was a mini lipstick, and while some might say there's still plenty left in there to use, it's very difficult to use this when it's this short, and it actually kind of makes a mess, and it gets all over my, like, right under my lip and around, you know, the lip edges. So I am just gonna go ahead and call it quits. I think that it's fine, and we're gonna call that a makeup empty. And this is something that I wanted to finish by the end of 2024. So very excited that I was able to meet that goal. So right now we have 3 things that are staying in, and I'm going to pick 3 new cards. Every deck, when you're playing this game, you have to have your joker, 1 joker, and so I have the other joker set aside. And while I'm shuffling, I usually like to just kind of summarize the cards and the themes of the cards. But the joker is something that a lot of people in this project don't want to get. But I'm actually looking forward to getting it because I already have a plan for my joker. And it's really based off Emily saying that the joker could be something like, "Are you joking me? I don't want to pan that because I love it so much." And I have a couple of things that are like that. So I wouldn't actually mind getting the joker. Okay, let's pick 2 cards, not 3, 2. The Ace of Diamonds. That face card doesn't change, so that will be the same regardless of what month it is. And the Jack of Spades, and that also doesn't change. Those 2 face cards, those prompts stay the same. The number cards are the ones that change. I'm going to look at the game board, pick my products, and come share with you what we're working on for the next month. Well, I'm back, and the cards were not so nice to me today, I don't think. This card, the Ace of Diamonds, correlated to pick 2. So I had to put this card back and I had to draw 2 new cards. And the 2 new cards that I drew were this one, the 10 of Clubs, which was for fragrance. And for fragrance, I went ahead and chose this from Mix Bar. It is the Sparkling Hibiscus, like kind of perfume body spray type thing. And I have a goal to finish this up. This is one of the products that I wanted to finish in the year 2023. And as you can see, I am past the mark where it says number 7. So my goal will be to finish this up. The next card that I drew in that Ace of Diamonds pick 2 cards was the King of Diamonds, which is Hit a Pan. And that doesn't make me very, very happy because I really wanted to spend this year like enjoying my makeup collection as opposed to like focusing on hitting pan, but more of let's get uses out of things. So it's kind of unfortunate. I'm going to pick another shade in my modified Pan That palette as a way to achieve that goal of hitting pan, but still doing it in a way that I'm going to stay motivated. I'm already working on base to hit a pan, and now I'm going to start working on summer. And as you can tell, in summer, I have a really good dip going. And the thing about summer is I always place my finger in it, so it's wearing down like a pretty big portion of that pan. Right now, my focus shade for March is Wild Child. I have to use that 10 times. So as soon as I get my 10 uses on Wild Child, which I am wearing today, on the inner part of my lid, I will automatically just do summer as my April focus shade. And then that will kind of not overwhelm me, because I definitely do not want to overwhelm myself with my project panning. The last thing that I drew was a Jack of Spades, Jack of Spades, and that was powder product. And so what I chose was this little blush that I got from the Dollar Tree in my recent Dollar Tree haul that I'll link for you so that you can take a look at that. I found some really cool stuff at the Dollar Tree, you guys. Really good makeup is available if you just take a chance and spend $1.25. This is one of the blushes. It's Beauty Spell, and the brand, I was always still a little confused about that, but it's a salmon pink shade. That's exactly what it's called. And it's really pretty and very glowy. This blush has no need for a highlighter to go with it. And I feel like it's going to pair really well with some of the eyeshadow palettes that I picked out for my spring capsule wardrobe, which I'll link that video for you below too. I have a set of 6 eyeshadow palettes that I plan on using in the months of April and May that are spring and, you know, just kind of the colors of flowers and green and just fresh palettes that I plan on kind of using. So I think that this blush will go really nicely with many of those. And I set a usage goal of 15 uses on this. I think that in 15 uses, I'm really going to be able to get a really good feel for this product. And I'm excited to use it 15 more times so that I can continue to enjoy it. So I came in with 6 products and I'm staying with 6 products. Shouldn't have been talking about that, should I? Hey, make sure you're subscribed if you like project painting content and all things beauty, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.